What up, guys, and welcome back to Tips for Free. I figured I'd do a quick video today. I want to get some Battlefield action in today and pretty much all night. But before I get into that, I figure do a couple of quick matches on my new favorite deck. This is the deck I've been talking about for like a month now, if you've been following my channel at any level. It's just hard Reanimator. You put dudes in your graveyard, you grab them out of your graveyard. I like this one because it's dude heavy, so you always get good hits off of your Overlord, and it just makes... there's no thinking, you know? You just put your stuff in the graveyard and you win games. I am currently on a 18-game win streak. I don't want to ruin that. I don't have any stats to prove it or anything like that. I've just been keeping track myself. But I went from 350 to 120 7 days into the season. Yeah, it's a great deck, guys. I would 100% recommend it if you've got the wild cards and all that shit. So we're not going to play this deck today, though. What I'm trying to do is get to Mythic on my Smurf account, and then I can compare kind of how good the two decks are side by side for how high I can get on one account versus like how high I can get on the other account. And I don't want to vary it too much. The test kind of needs to be done quickly. So I'm going to get those matches in on my Smurf account so that the meta doesn't shift and no real changes happen, and we can see for sure which way is the best way. Dude heavy, let's go back to it. Dude heavy, Sorin Alenda package, or on my Smurf account here, we've got Diamond 2. So we're not going to finish the test today, but we're going to try to get there pretty soon. In this version, it just seems to run like no Sorin Alenda package because I don't have the wild cards for it, but instead it's running Grief Sacrifice. And what that's going to do is if you have like extra cards, your turn 1 reanimates will be more protected with like a Grief play. You have a potential Grief Sacrifice Buried Alive Reanimate play. That's a lot of cards, so might not hit that one every time. And then, I mean, your Atraxas with the Sacrifice. Now you've got Atraxa in play. Sacrifice the Atraxa, grab Necromancy, use Necromancy to get repeat Atraxa triggers and repeat Sacrifice triggers. And then with those repeat triggers, hopefully you found Buried Alive. If you don't, you're usually floating 4 mana. So you can just hard cast Grief with that extra 4 mana. That's kind of how that works. Obviously, I think my main account's Reanimator deck is better, so I'm probably going to keep running that. But I do want to run this test just to see how high this one makes it. My guess, you know, maybe 1800s max. So let's go find out. All right, here we go. We've got looting. Yeah, we're good there. Let's keep going. Looting's what we want. Looting is always what we want, 100%. Then we're going to do the Thoughtseize play next turn. Thoughtseize looting. Mox, stock up. He's got a pile of Moxes. Am I afraid of anything here? Probably just the stock up. Cool. All right, here we go. Once again, we have looting, and it's protected by Grief. Pretty good. That's actually crazy good. Strip mine. It's fine. Completely acceptable. Yeah, it's one of those matches where you get the Arden Ulamog. Alright, so I'm going to try to show most of these, but I am going to skip a few of the more boring ones. We had a control match that just lasted a little too long, and show and tell, I don't know, it was super boring and dumb. This one here, we've got no reanimate. Well, we do have reanimate, but I mean 3 mana reanimate. We go first. We could buried alive. Hope to get something good. See what else we get. So you can't keep hands without land, right? Without colored land, you can't really do anything, so some of our... That sucks really bad. So we keep an Ancient Tomb, and we're just going to Faithless Looting off this on 2. Thoughtseize. Same thing. Cool. Damn. So now all of our plays are online, but we're just not seeing any luck here with the cards. Maybe we top deck it. We've got 10 reanimates? 9? Got 9 reanimates, I think. Plus Demonic Tutor. He's got he's got 2 of them. Cool. Alright, this time we have the whole damn thing. Oh, we super have the whole damn thing. I mean, it turns it into, what was that, 7 plus 12? 19 damage on turn 2. No fetch lands, no tombs. Alright, this one's a little interesting. We've got Buried Alive. Dark Ritual Buried Alive. A lot of power here. Very weak to Thoughtseize. Very weak to Voidwalker. We have no way to kill creatures. We have no way to kill creatures. Oh no! It's just his graveyard. It's my graveyard, right? Yeah. Oh my gosh, I'm so dumb. I needed to ritual that. I'm so dumb. I needed to ritual that. That was huge. It's okay, we're gonna find a grief. Really, a strip mine. Healy. Alright, so we need 8 mana. So it's Thoughtseize or Bust right now. Holy shit, we found it. Sacrifice Arden? No. No, we need Grief. Double sack for that. Brutal. Very brutal. Get wrecked. Nice. GG. Yeah, it wouldn't have mattered. He had double Sheeldred anyways, so minor mistakes. Alright, we go first. Thoughtseize, nothing. Buried Alive, double Ritual Reanimate. I think that's the whole damn thing. I think we found the whole combo. With a Thoughtseize for safety. Holy cow. This might be the dirtiest turn 1 possible. So it's 5, and here's 5 mana. That's how you think about it. Reanimate, Reanimate, Spy, Ritual. Just take his land. Nice. Back to climbing. All right, so we go first. No discard. Discard naturally is never going to work out. Grief does nothing. Here we go. Way better. Look at all that land. Galta, reanimate turn 2 into Atraxa. Whew, close. Okay. Yeah, so that's the play. So we float 1 here. So if we get a Mox, which we don't. Yeah, that's enough. That is certainly enough. Alright, so we've got Necromancy turn 2, Overlord turn 1. Let's give it a try. Unfortunately, I can't play Grief out here because I drew a colorless card. Oh, I did grab a Grief, though. That's huge. Okay, that's big. I mean, it's not the best reanimate target, but this lets me Grief this turn. Alright, so push, Raptor, Ren. I don't know what we're afraid of here. Raptor, I guess. But he's got 2, so... I'll take the Ren. So this case, I mean, imagine having 2 Griefs in hand once I Galta. That would have been crazy. Dinosaur is enough. Turns out, checks out. Climbing, big climb. Alright, here we are. Yeah, we've got the looting. Reanimate off the top one time, please. Mother... What? What is this? What is going on, man? That sucks. Just hold on to it all. Ooh, brutal. Okay. Gosh. Man, we are not getting lucky. Alright, so now we just need some sort of reanimate for free, hopefully. Interesting play. I didn't think about that. Alright, so he digs through a ritual. Seriously. Yeah, it's game. Hey, look. No reanimate. Looting, no colors for it. Nothing here. We were one mulligan off. I think it's probably justified. We have been going on a tear lately. There's no way we got away with that. We just gotta draw another land. Simple. Before he gets a K command. I think, okay, he's up to 4 now. Yeah, we're gonna need to find it here pretty quick. I love this guy, though. This guy's a freaking legend. Look how fast he plays. Alright, this is the last turn before it's over. This is it. We found it. We effing found it. Holy cow. Okay. That was a keep 3. No land. Alright guys, well those were the matches. I have a lot of fun with this deck. This is my favorite deck on my Smurf account, and I play it pretty much exclusively now. My main account's version is much stronger, but this one, I definitely think it has its advantages. I'm figuring just a few tweaks maybe is all it needs to really be next level, but I'm going to go ahead and grind these matches out. I'm going to hit Mythic, and then I'll come back to you guys with where it placed, and then, you know, maybe I'll play it for another week and see how high I can really push it before I make any real changes. But yeah, guys, that's it. Thanks for watching.